In Frankfurt, a debate over what your kids should and should not be taught in school.
WDRB's Lauren Smith explains the issue is America's complex history of slavery and racial discrimination.
Here at the Capitol, a rally opposing two bills dealing with the teaching of history, race, and critical race theory in public schools.
Never be afraid to go against the grain.
Louisville students raising their voices in opposition to House Bills 14 and 18.
A lot of our education and a lot of our history has been taught to us from the bias of white men.
I knew about 1776. I already knew about the Revolutionary War, but where was I in history?
Opponents say the bills, in effect, attempt to whitewash history by limiting the teaching of slavery, systemic racism, and critical race theory in public schools.
Let's reject attempts to silence teachers and erase history. Let's reject attempts at dehumanizing people by acting as if we have no history.
Opponents say the bills are designed to silence teachers.
H.R. 14 and 18 would restrict Kentucky's teachers from presenting any facts about slavery and Jim Crow that might make some white students feel uncomfortable.
That's the farthest thing from the truth. We want a full account of history.
Representative Jennifer Decker is co-sponsor of House Bill 18. She says it, in fact, requires teaching about slavery and white supremacy, but that America is not a racist nation.
The only thing that we'll ask not to be taught is that America is defined by its past forever, and that the people who are alive now are somehow responsible for that because of the color of their skin.
I will not lie to my students.
One JCPS teacher says even if the bills become law, he's prepared to ignore them.
I have no intention of teaching my black history class any differently, even if this law passes. You'll have to fire me right now.
The two bills have not yet been assigned to committees or scheduled for hearings. At the state capitol in Frankfurt, Lauren Smith, WDRB News.